It is CCRP Update, and the update is brought to you by J&GI Silver Shield, the best choice for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&GI for best value and a boatload of benefits. In today's CCRP Update, we'll hear about the activities scheduled for Senior Citizens Month, September, by the National Council for Senior Citizens, the NCSC. And we expect a very guest speaker to be Mrs. Cassandra Morrison, the NCSC's Executive Director. And she'll also share information on the hurricane relief work that they've been doing, of course, post-burial. But first, as usual, we get into a little family business. Our CCRP update sponsors, J&GI, offer their amazing Silver Shield plan for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. The auto plan includes free benefits from the Jamaica Automobile Association with valet service for vehicle registration, fitness, 24-hour roadside assistance, and a discounted driver services. There are other benefits to CCRP membership. There are 2 health insurance plans for members underwritten by Sagicor. Members enjoy excursions to scenic spots in our beautiful island, as well as socials and other events. And they are offered discounts at over 100 CCRP discount partners. We invite Jamaican residents aged 40 and over to join us and enjoy life to the fullest. Please check our website, ccrponline.org, for more information. Now, September is, Senior Citizens Month. And of course, it therefore means that we are going to hear a little bit about the activities planned for the month. The Executive Director of the Senior Citizens, the National Council for Senior Citizens, Mrs. Cassandra Morrison. And of course, she will be talking a little bit as well about the post-burial situation. Yeah, all of what the CCRP, not just the CCRP, but her organization, the National Council for Senior Citizens, have been doing in that regard. Mrs. Morrison, you hear me? I see you in the room. I see you in our online. Welcome.
Are you able to hear me, Jerry?
Yes, I think you're muted, and that was the issue.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes. Thank you so
Good
much
afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you, and thank you so much for joining us. We're really happy to have you with us this afternoon. And congratulations to you and your team. Very dedicated public servant you are, we know this. And you ably head the National Council for Senior Citizens. So welcome, Madam ED, to the update.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Always a pleasure talking to you.
No problem. Let's start with an update on your post-hurricane burial recovery work. That's been going well, I hope, and we'd love to hear the latest in that regard.
Yes, well, as unfortunate as the disaster is, it has become part of our reality as Caribbean people. And so therefore, before I go any further, just to say happy seniors month to all the people who are 60 and older in
Thank
Jamaica.
you. I just make it.
All right. Welcome and congratulations. I hope this month will be a very pleasant one for you and all the other seniors about. Let us not, however, forget, those particularly in the southern parishes who have been, affected severely by the passage of Hurricane Beryl. And we know that for some of them, Seniors Month is not usually what it is, what it would be this year. And, so we remember those persons even as we celebrate Seniors Month. So we are strong people and we are resilient and we will bounce back. And who better, than seniors who would have weathered many storms to understand that. So,
Yes.
yes, Jerry, we have been out. The National Council for Senior Citizens is a department within the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
And so our response has been really to support senior citizens and their families during the difficult time of the passage of Hurricane Beryl and her aftermath. So we have been responding as part of the Ministry of Labor and Social Security's team to conduct assessment of, the damage and to really support and make referral for support to those seniors who have been affected. And there have been many.
Mm-hmm.
But we are grateful for partners such as CCRP, who really stepped in, to offer support, responding in terms of providing food, providing, just as part of their members, providing volunteers for us, as well as, CCRP stepped in such a timely manner to assist us with something that's very simple for many of us, Jerry, but as
Mm-hmm.
simple as linen that
Oh
was in
yes.
such great demand
Mm-hmm.
for those seniors who would have, lost many, most of their household items, and it was just necessary even to keep warm. And so we really appreciate CCRP and all of our other partners who chipped in either to donate food items, to volunteer your time and your energy, your specialty. We really appreciate all the partners who helped to support.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it continues to go very well. See, the power of unified forces, right? Because you have branches of the council across the country, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Each parish has its hub, and then you have the
Yes, we do, Jerry. And
yeah.
yes, and most of our work is really and truly, as we say, a multi-stakeholder approach.
Yes, absolutely. No, I'm looking at the calendar for this month, and boy, it looks nice and juicy. Lots of things, lots of things. Just started off with how was the Senior Citizens 3K Purple Run Walk that was held last Sunday? Did that go off well?
Very well, Jerry. As a matter of fact, I think we more than doubled the amount of participants that we were expecting.
What?
Really, really, really good. We had, a lot of support from, young persons, which was really, really heartening because it was intended to be an intergenerational, activity for seniors and their families and, for persons, just family members to support, senior citizens as they age and the importance of keeping active as they age.
Mhm. Speaking about intergenerational, the one that's really struck me first was the intergenerational parish tree planting, because that used to be such a big deal where families would plant trees and you could go look at a tree and remember you did plant this with your grandfather or your grandmother, or it was planted by your great grand. So, it was a thing. And then it just kind of like we abandoned a number of the traditions we got from our Afrocentric side and even some from other elements of because we are many we're combined from many nationalities, but that one is special. How is that going to proceed? It's going to be across the country?
It will be across all parishes, Jerry, and we are supported by the Forestry Department, and we are supported by the Lions Club and so many other partners that that support the activity. We are really heartened. And as you say, Jerry, trees are so important, and it's
Mhm.
something that has been, yes, part of our tradition. Yesterday, I was with a group of seniors, and we were planting trees along with CMEX out in Bull Bay there, and I believe we planted just about 400 trees up there
Wow.
in Bull Bay.
Hmm.
And, that was really a good activity. But who more than seniors that know the value of trees? And,
Hmm.
somebody was sharing the example of, somebody cutting a banana tree over their head or something of the sort
Hmm.
that I found very interesting. But yes, it has been in our culture to plant trees, to give back and sustain the environment. And we want to keep that tradition going.
And even like festive seasons, Christmas and so on, we used to give people a basket from the heart, something growing on my own hand. I mean, nothing wrong with store-bought gifts, but there's something special about handing a basket of stuff to somebody, decorated, but that there's a wholesomeness of that. And when we had more trees around, we were better able to make gifts of produce,
Yes,
healthier,
very true. And
organic, heartfelt.
yes, some of
Mhm.
us, especially those of us who grew up in rural Jamaica would remember harvest at church.
That's right.
And
Yes.
you rarely would bring the produce out from, your garden or your
Hmm.
farm, you
Hmm.
know. So
Yes.
yes.
Hmm. What are some of the other highlights you want to share with us about the calendar?
Well, I know we don't have much time, Jerry, so I'll just stick to probably the two main ones left to go. We are in Emancipation Park this coming Thursday, September 12th, for the Aging Fair. And it promises to be, a very exciting and fun-filled activity,
Hmm.
but yet one that really supports seniors and their families. We have roughly about 80, I'm told now, and counting service providers that will be in Emancipation Park. And so we encourage the seniors, and their relatives come out and see all the services that are available for senior citizens, all the support that is available, whether through social services, private businesses. They get some advice on starting your own business as a senior, and of course, the Ministry of Health and Wellness will also be there,
Hmm.
providing free health checks for all those who need it. So we
Fantastic.
encourage persons. And Jerry, we are live on the 94. Yes.
Yes. Nice, nice,
So,
nice. That's good.
yes, those of us who can't come out can listen and participate,
Hmm.
and we'll be happy to have you. And
Hmm.
then we have National Grandparents' Day on Sunday, September 29th.
Ah.
So for all those persons who do not know yet, you still have a few weeks, a couple of weeks to go
Hmm.
to get a nice gift for your grandparent, or, as we were speaking before, Jerry,
Hmm.
provide a nice home cooked meal from something
Yes.
that you have done from the heart,
Yes.
or, take grandma out to church in fine style, or something, something that causes you, or, to share a special bond or relationship. Spend some time with your
Mhm.
grandparents. And if you don't have one, adopt one somewhere.
Yes. Take out your grandfather and make him bowl your middle wicket clean, clean. There are many, many, many seniors still can have a fiery right hand, with a cricket ball. Don't joke.
Oh, yes. And we saw a lot of them running the 5Ks, Jerry. So we also
Yes,
know
yes,
that
yes,
there are many athletic ones. Yes.
yes. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Always good to hear you and your team. You and your team keep on doing your excellent work.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
All right, keep well. We're speaking there to Mrs. Cassandra Morrison, Executive Director of the National Council for Senior Citizens, updating us on the steady progress of relief support after Hurricane Beryl and what's on for Senior Citizens Month. And that's it for today in the update. Until next Sunday, for all things CCRP, visit our website at ccrponline.org. CCRP Update brought to you by J&J Silver Shield, your best deal in auto and property insurance, exclusively for CCRP members. They offer the very best value and a boatload of benefits.